be here today. Oh, I think we're live now. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kellie Francis, and I'm working along with my sister, Cheryl Francis.
Hi, everybody. Welcome in.
We're just waiting for people to pop on.
There has been a number of people are on, Kel. Oh, there we go. There's Miss Kay.
Hi, Miss Kay. Welcome, welcome. Hi, sir. I do apologise if I say names wrong.
Hello, my darlings. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope everyone's had a really good day today. I hope you guys have had sunshine like I've had today.
It's been on and off here. It looks like it's going to rain. It'll probably rain when I come off the live and I've got to go back home.
Yeah, probably. It's been really sunny here today.
Hi,
hello,
Nancy.
welcome in. Hi, Nancy.
Welcome, everyone.
I suppose we better get started.
Yeah.
You'd like to put your names in the chat so I can see, because I can't see the full line of comments. If you could just start putting your names in and I'll see where I'm drawn to, if that's okay. Open the chat because I can't see very well comments.
Hi, Jeremy. Welcome, all those that are joining. Sorry if I missed anyone. I can't see all your names. It's me and technology, they don't mix.
Okay.
If you go to the chat, Cheryl.
Yep, I've just gone onto the chat now,
Yeah.
my lovely. I am quite new to StreamYard, so you're going to have to bear with me, everybody, if that's all right. Tracy Hand, can I come to you, please, sweetheart? That's okay. Am I okay to connect with your energy? I just need a yes, please. That's okay. Thank you, my lovely. Tracy, as I'm connecting with you, my lovely, I'm starting to feel a little bit of pressure around my head area. So I don't know if you've been suffering with headaches or there's someone quite close around you that's been suffering with headaches. But as I'm connecting with you a little bit more strongly, I do have a gentleman that stands forward. I don't want to say he was at all a gentleman, but he does come on a grandfatherly link. This gentleman does show me he would have had problems around his breathing area. He also is making reference to that he would have been quite a heavy smoker at times as well. I do know this gentleman would have packed up smoking, but he is very, very much around you at the moment. Can you understand this information that I'm giving you, my lovely? Yes, Granddad. Okay. I do know that Granddad did pack up smoking and then he restarted again as he's just brought that in. He is making reference to somebody on the earth plane at the moment that's smoking way too much, and he's saying they need to pack it in as well. So I need to bring that forwards for you. Donna, I need to go to the 15th of a month, but I want to go around March as well as significant for birthday parties and anniversaries. He is making reference at the moment that you have got quite a lot going on within your life at the moment. And he said there's quite a few people around you at the moment that's putting quite a lot of pressure on your shoulders. I feel that you're somebody that likes to help so many people. You're not getting that little bit of you time. And he is coming in about the self-love and the self-care for you, because you're burning yourself out a little bit, my lovely, as he's coming in. This gentleman comes in, and when I mean he was a character when he was on the earth plane. He had those silly dad jokes as he's bringing them forwards as he's coming in. And he's also making reference to he liked his steak and kidney pies. This gentleman, he loved a steak and kidney pie, and he's bringing that in. And there was only one person that could cook it properly in the family. He's bringing that forward for me to give to you, lovely, okay? Just for a little bit of evidential. He loved it with, he's showing me cabbage, he's showing me the whole lot. This gentleman was a proper foodie as he's bringing it in, my love. Okay, my darling. Just take a bit of a breather with him. Okay. He is just mainly coming forwards because he wants to see you do a little bit more self-love, my lovely. Because he's seeing that you are putting yourself last, and he wants to see you start putting yourself first. This is the main reason he's stepping forwards for you. There is so much love in spirit. I do know there is a child that didn't meet the earth plane in spirit too. I need to say there was 2. I need to say they are growing up healthy, happy and well in spirit now. But just know that the love and spirit are very, very, very much around yourself. And just, I'm going to leave this gentleman's love with you. And just know you're loved, my lovely. Thank you for allowing me to work with you.
That was lovely, Cheryl. If I can have names in the chat, please, so I can see where I'm drawn. Nancy Sherman, are you still here, darling? Nancy, if you're still here, if you just put yes in the comments for me. Your name is shouting out at me at the moment. Just give you a couple of minutes, see if you're there. Okay. I might have to move on, Nancy. Okay, Miss K, can I come to you, please? Okay, Miss K, as I connect with you, sweetheart, I have got a lady stepping forward. I know she would have passed very quickly, and she is giving me a cancer condition. She's taking me round the tummy with that as well. I'm asking her who she is. I'm just asking her to come a little bit closer. Can you understand this lady on mum's side of the family, sweetheart? I feel this is an auntie, but I feel very motherly with her as well. I know she would have been a smoker. She's showing me she'd always had 2 packs of cigarettes, bless her. She never could buy one. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Just give me a yes or no, so I know if you can understand this lady. She would have been extremely hardworking, but most of her work, she's saying, was looking after the family. She loved to be around family. I do definitely feel it is auntie, okay? I feel with her as well, towards the end, she would have struggled with her communication. I don't know if you can understand that, sweetheart. She would have had to have a lot of support, and she's come in with so much love and thanks to the people that helped her. She said, I really did, need a lot of support, and they did me proud. I also know that she would have had problems with her legs. She shows me them quite swollen. She's saying there's someone around you, Miss K, at the moment that's struggling to speak up in a certain situation. Do you understand that? I feel someone's lost their confidence, and I feel that is to do with someone else knocking their confidence, if that makes sense, please. Sorry, I'm just trying to see the comments. I do feel this is with a male as well. She's talking about a male that's struggling. I do feel this is at college or this is at school. They're showing me that type of setting. Do you understand that, sweetheart, as well? Just know they are around. They're trying to give that support and upliftment, because I do feel there's lots of concerns around this situation. She gives me the name Amanda. She also gives me Stacey. I don't know if you can understand those 2 names, okay? I do feel Stacey is for someone here on Earth plane that's coming in as support. Okay, she's talking about someone went shopping and they forgot to get the toothpaste. Do you understand that? And she's, at the moment, there's a lot of things which are getting forgotten. She goes, we all do it, but just try and slow down a bit and make those lists, because I feel it frustrates you. You sort of go for one thing and then come back with other things. But so there's a lot going on at the moment for you. She's saying just put those lists down, just slow down. She says you can only do what you can do, and the rest can wait till tomorrow. So I just feel there's a hell of a lot on your shoulders at the minute, sweetheart. She's laughing and she's talking about someone putting the washing on the line. But I feel this lady would have unpegged it and put it up in a certain way. Do you understand a piece of, it's like a white t-shirt or a white cloth on the line that's not been brought in? She's just mentioning that. And I feel this lady have always had a cloth on a line. So she's trying to work out what she's saying there are appointments coming up as well, sweetheart, medical and to do with personal life. Just know they're very much around you, okay? And I feel that people are not listening. But after this, I want to say meeting, things will be much clearer and people will get a better picture. And she is trying to help, okay? But she's saying just make sure, again, you're writing everything down so you don't lose track of days and times, sweetheart. I want to give you the 19th for a birthday, sweetheart, and I also want to give you the 18th for a passing. December, I know, is significant for passing and birthdays. And she's also taken me to mid-January as well as an anniversary. She's talking about someone here with breathing difficulties as well. I don't know if you can understand that as well, Miss Kay. They're saying, just know they're around, sweetheart, and they are trying to help, but you need to slow down so they can help you a bit more. I am going to leave their love with you, and thank you for working with me.
Can everyone put their names in the chat again for me, please? Thank you. Just keep putting your names in the chat and I'll see where I am born. Danielle, can I come to you, please, sweetheart? That's okay. Danielle, I have a lovely lady that's coming in quite close around you at the moment, okay? And I do feel very maternal with this lady. I know this lady would have been not very tall, but she would have carried a tiny bit of weight around her belly. She does place confusion on me. She comes through very motherly. As she's coming in, I'm not sure if it's mum or grandma, but it's the way she's just coming in at the moment. And I know this lady would have been somebody that would have been very, very kind, caring, overthinking, always worrying about little things. She would worry all the time. Can you understand this lady I have with me, please? She places confusion. I'm not sure if it was a stroke kind of condition or a dementia kind of condition, but I just need to bring that forward with this lady. Yes, I can. So yeah, she's very much around you at the moment. I don't know if you've just bought new perfume, but I keep getting this really lovely, sweet smell around me at the moment. And I feel this is connected with you because this lady, she's constantly just bringing this beautiful smell of perfume constantly around me. If it's not you, it's this lady that would have had a sweet smelling perfume. This lady does show me she would have had an arthritis condition within her fingers and in her hands, bless her. But she says she's happy, healthy, and well now. This lady is coming in around you at the moment, and she's saying you're picking up a few things at the moment around young ones. So I know there's a situation around a young one on the earth plane at the moment, having a few struggles within the school environment. Can you understand that, please, Mike? Lady's making me want to talk like her as well. You understand that the young one on the earth plane is having a few problems within the school environment? Yeah, I sure can. I do feel this is more with learning, and I feel a lot of peer pressure. And I feel that everything will work out how it's meant to be, my lovely, because this lady's coming in and she's placing her arms around this child on the earth plane at the moment, and she's giving them that upliftment and strength that they're needing. I need to say you've got patience like a saint, because this lady, when she didn't like something, she was quite verbalizing. She would verbalize the way she would be feeling, and she wasn't scared to hold back. Where I'm being made aware that you are quite somebody that will hold it in, and you will do it in a very different manner to everybody else, if that makes sense. I'm really sorry, it's just the way it's coming out. This lady does have a gentleman that comes beside her, and I do feel this could be her. I do feel this is her brother. Can you understand this lady having her brother in spirit as well? Because I need to say he would have passed of a very similar condition as this lady. I do feel he would have had pneumonia coming towards the end. I need to say that they are together, and they're with the rest of the family as well. He is coming to the chest pain now, so I need to say this gentleman would have had quite a lot around his chest. with problems. I don't know if you've just bought a new sideboard or you're looking to buy a new sideboard, but I keep seeing this glass sideboard, so I don't know if that resonates with you as I'm being shown that. I also need to go to 17th of November for birthdays, passings and anniversaries, but I need to say that you are such a strong individual and you need to know your worth as well, because you hold everybody together and you're amazing. And this lady is coming in. She's so proud of you. Extremely proud of you. Just the way that you manage everything, my lovely. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's you or someone close around. I am seeing new life, so I do know there is going to be either there's already news of a baby or there is going to be news of a baby. So please hold on to that, my lovely. And she's bringing this in, and she's bringing this in with joy. I'm also being made aware that there is somebody that has either just been engaged or they're thinking about getting engaged. That is going to be coming in as well as she's bringing that in. She said next year it's going to be celebration, celebration, celebration for you. So I need to bring that forwards. I feel that the last year has been extremely hard, but you hold your head up high all the time and you're amazing, my lovely. So I need to bring that forwards. I am going to leave the love there and say thank you for allowing me to work with you. Just know the love and spirit are very, very much around you, my lovely. Thank you.
Lovely, Cheryl. Right, I'm going to see where I'm going. If you put your names in the comments for me, please. Keep them going, then I'll see where I'm going. Thank you. Maureen Harris, can I come to you, sweetheart? Please. Okay, Maureen, as I'm connecting, I hope I'm saying your name correct, sorry. As I'm connecting, sweetheart, I do have a female stepping forward and I do feel this is mum. Can you understand mum in spirit, darling? She straight away gives me April as significant, and I do feel that is for a birthday. She's also taken me to the 22nd of a month, sweetheart. I do know this lady would have had a chest condition. She is placing a breathing condition on me as well, so I know she would have struggled with her breathing. Can you understand this information? Can you understand this with Nan then, if you can't understand it as mum? As this lady's coming closer, she is showing me on her face that she would have had like a mole sort of just below her cheek. Can you understand that, sweetheart? I want to say this lady was extremely outgoing, but she could also be reserved, she's saying, at times. She chose her circle. She was careful who she spoke to, she's saying. I don't know if you can understand that. She didn't really... Just bear with me, because I think I've got someone that doesn't make sense. Sorry, just bear with me. No, she was out. She's saying I was outgoing, but she's talking about keeping her circle small. I don't know if you can understand where you've had issues with people around you recently, darling. I do know towards the end as well, she did struggle to speak, and I want to say her voice got quite croaky as well, lovely. Can you understand that? She's showing me her mobility slowed down, and she did have to have a walking stick, and she's saying I used to dance with it. She's showing me that someone would have put stickers on it, so I don't know if you can understand that as well. There was something put on it, she said, to sort of trend it up a little bit. I feel Nan was very young at heart, and she wanted to be sort of young in herself. She said even when her mobility did slow down, she still kept her humour and kept going. She's talking about step aerobics. Can you understand why she's bringing that in? I feel she's just saying, Maureen, you know, just worry about, she is saying you need to put number one first, because I just feel your energy is completely drained, and no matter what you say, it's not going to change the situation. It's like talking to a brick wall, she's saying. So you've really got to start taking care of yourself. She said no more getting upset, okay? She wouldn't have put up with any of it, she's saying. And she would have just ignored him and let him get on with it. And I feel that's what she's saying to you. You know, don't feel bad for just letting him get on with it, because there's no more you can do. Yeah, She's just showing me like exercise, like step aerobics. I don't know if you can understand why she's bringing that in, but I feel you've had to stop as well. A certain thing that you used to enjoy doing that was quite energetic, because she's showing me like spin at the gym and bikes and things like that. She's also given me the name Sophie, sweetheart. Okay, so I don't know if you can understand Sophie in the family. And she's talking about someone needs a new phone. I feel there's a screen broke or the phone isn't working properly. Okay, she's also telling me that the phone keeps dialing people. I don't know if you can understand that. She said, I'm just trying to get your attention, okay? She just wants you to know that she is around because she does hear you speak to the spirit world. I feel you are asking for a lot of guidance. And you're aware of spirit as well, she's saying. She's showing me a bedroom, so I don't know if you can understand where... Can you understand where you're sensing spirit more at night, sweetheart? I've also got a dog that's coming for you, a white dog, okay? A Jack Russell. I don't know if you can understand that, sweetheart. And there's also a black cat as well that I know would have belonged to the family. Nan would have loved her music. She's putting on the old cassettes, okay? And she's just wants you to remember her like that. She would have loved a good sing song, okay? She's telling me there's connections to Ireland. Do you understand that? There's Irish connections. She's saying way back. I feel that you've just found out, darling. She's also talking about a cruise. So I don't know if you're thinking of going on a cruise, but she's just bringing that in as well. And she's talking about someone took the wrong rubbish outside. So I don't know if it was recycling instead of the black bags that was taken out, or there was a muddle up she's just bringing in. She's also talking about a baby in spirit as well, sweetheart. Just know the baby is with them. She's saying, I'm with my family, and it's important you know that they're all together. She's saying there's a birthday coming up as well, and I do feel that's before Christmas. And there's a big birthday, she's saying. She's saying that you're not having breakfast. She's showing me you're not eating your breakfast every day, and Nan would have been a feeder. She's saying you've really got to look after yourself, sweetheart. She's saying make sure you're eating regularly throughout the day. So even if it's small bits at a time. I don't know if you understand why she's bringing in I don't know what you call them. It's like a recorder, but it's wooden, like a, what they called, Shell, wood pipe. And I do know that you have been doing meditation, sweetheart. She's just bringing that in as well, and that is helping. Yeah, she's saying you need to eat your breakfast, darling. But I feel that would have been Nan, okay? I am going to leave her love with you, and thank you for working with me. Over to you, Shell.
Thank you, Kelly. I was trying to unmute. I couldn't unmute because I was looking at the chat. Let me just go back onto the chat again. Let me see who we have here. Oh, can I come to Mel, please? She's just flashed up blue. Mel, am I okay to work with you, my lovely? Mel Wallens. I hope I've got that correct. Are you still there, my lovely? Okay. Hello, Mel? Yes, it's okay. Hello, my lovely. Sweetheart, I don't know if you can understand that someone on the earth plane has been feeling very, very sick recently, and I need to say they've had a bit of a tummy upset. Can you understand that as I'm connecting? Nothing a little bit uneasy feeling in the tummy. Welcome
Yes.
into. Oh, she has put yes. Sorry, I didn't see it come through. Okay, my darling, I have a gentleman that steps forward. He does come through quite fatherly as he steps forwards. And he said, this gentleman, I need to say he was quite a tall gentleman. I need to say he was a medium build. And I do know this gentleman would have quite large hands as he's showing me. And I do see by his hands he would have been very, very, very hard working. He does show me that he would have had about 2 to 3 jobs at a time. And I know that he would have put his hand to absolutely anything, if that makes sense. Can you understand this gentleman I have with me, sweetheart, please? Do you feel this gentleman would have had problems around his lung area before he passed? So I need to bring that forwards as well. I do know this gentleman did have a fall, and because he has shown me he would have had a really bad back on the earth plane as well. But I need to bring that forwards. Do you understand any of this information, my lovely? Can you just put a yes or a no?
Just checking for you. Hi, Paul. Hi, Luke. Hi,
Really
everyone who's
stage
just
with the
joined.
next. This gentleman's just coming in with absolutely abundance of love for you, my lovely, which I'm just going to put out there because he not sure on the man. It could be my dad or partner. Okay. Can you understand a gentleman with a lung condition that would have had problems around his lungs on the in spirit, my darling? Because this gentleman I have with me. I also need to say this gentleman would have had a tattoo on his arm right there. He's showing it to me, but I need to say it looks like a homemade tattoo. If not, it would have been either when he was away at work or something along those lines. Someone would have done it for him. So I need to bring that forward. I also need to say that this gentleman would have had a love of, and you say he would have had a love of snooker. He would have really played, I think he would have played snooker or he would have watched it. He had a love of it, my darling. Okay, he would have had a love of snooker. And I do feel he was quite good at playing it. Because first of all, I didn't know if he played it, but I can see that he's playing it now as he's showing me. I do feel he would have played darts at times as well, my lovely. I don't know if it's you suffering with the heartburn at the moment, but I need to bring that forward. I'm also getting quite a lot of anxiety as I'm connecting, my lovely. So I don't know if that's yourself, but I need to bring that forward. Ask for a little bit of healing there. There is so much love coming forwards. I also need to say 2 is significant around. Okay, so I've got both of them coming through as one, my darling. I've got 2 of them coming through as one. You're getting 2 for the price of 1 here, my love. I need to say 2 is significant, my lovely. That's either with siblings, children. I'm also being made reference to someone whose car's just recently broken down. I'm actually seeing the tyre going pop. So I do know someone's tyre has gone pop recently, my lovely. Hopefully you can understand that. They are literally just coming in with so much love around you. They're saying there's things that are holding you back at the moment. And I need to say this saying, life is for living, not just existing, Mel. So please start going out, enjoying yourself, because that's what you need to start doing, my lovely. I'm being made aware. I don't know if it's you that suffers with the pains in the back and the neck. I need to bring that forwards as well. Just because they're just bringing that in. There's a lot of healing coming from the spirit world around yourself at the moment. I am seeing that there has been a disconnection between you and another. So I do know there has been parts that have split. So I do feel this is with either a very close friend of the family or a family member where you guys have just kind of like distanced yourselves from each other. Yes, I understand my partner just passed away a month ago. Oh, bless. My condolences, my lovely. The reason he's probably come through the other gentleman is probably because it's so. Oh, okay, thank you. Darling, there is so much love coming forward, and I need to give you a yellow rose. Yellow is significant around one of these gentlemen. I need to give you a yellow rose, and I also want to give you a sunflower as well. And I do feel that's upliftment with you. I am seeing that people that were meant to be there to help you, they haven't been. Don't worry about that, my darling. There is helpful people coming in. They are bringing these helpful people in for you, okay? I want to go to August the 21st for birthdays and anniversaries. I also want to go mid-September for birthdays, parties, and anniversaries. And I want to go to January for birthdays, parties, and anniversaries as well, my darling. I just want to leave these gentlemen's love with you. And life is for living, not just existing. That was the main message that come forwards for you, my lovely, okay? So thank you for allowing me to work with you. Thank you.
Right, if I can have names up, please, I can see where I'm drawn to. Hi, everyone. Hi, those that have just joined. Keep names going for me, please, just so I can see where I'm going. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to get the comments up. Kissa, can I come to you, please? Just give us a yes or an in the chat so I can work with you, darling. Okay, Kiss, as I'm connecting, sweetheart, I have quite a few that are stepping forward for you, darling. I have one lady in particular. I know that she would have passed in her mid-30s. Okay, I know this lady, she would have always loved to make sure her hair looked nice, bless her. I don't know if she wanted to be a hairdresser, but she's saying, I wasn't, just bear with me. She always done people's hair is what she's saying, sweetheart. I feel she would have got muddled with her speech as well towards the end. I feel she would have got quite quiet in herself as well, bless her. Do you understand this lady as a friend? She was a hair, okay, as long as you... I want to say she'd always sang, okay, even when she was walking down the street, she would have always been sort of humming or singing. She loved music, okay? She loved to be able to talk to people as well. She loved that socialization, she's saying. But then when I got poorly, I did withdraw. She did push people away as well. I don't know if you can understand that. And she says, I had to do that because I had to manage things. She shows me a box of matches. So I feel this lady, she would have smoked, but always used matches. She says, I always had matches and her cigarettes in her pocket. Do you understand that? And I feel somewhat, why don't you get a light up? She just, I don't know why she's bringing that in. They do bring random things in, bless them. She's also talking about a hair clip. She would show me what she would have kept in her pocket. And I feel it was like a Mary Poppins bag. It was never ending. She had everything, bless her. But there was a specific hair clip she's showing me that would have had, I think I'm seeing like 3 pearl stones on it. I don't know if you can understand that, sweetheart. Yeah, that's what she was doing. She was making me smell them. Bless. I want to say she was extremely funny. She had such a brilliant personality. You know, even if you were feeling down, she'd make you laugh and lift you. She's just saying to me at the moment that your emotions have been all over the place, sweetheart, with no disrespect, and she is trying to help you, okay? I just feel you need a bit of upliftment because she's just giving you a yellow heart, and she's just sort of saying, you know, she is there, she is listening, because I do feel that you do speak to her and you are asking the spirit world for a lot of guidance at the moment. she talks about a little card that was put in her coffin. I don't know if you can understand this, but it was a jokey thing, and someone said that can't go in there, but she absolutely loved it. She said thank you. She's talking about the pictures as well that were placed near her hands, and she's saying thank you. She was grateful for everything. She's saying, you know, even when she was doing it, she always very polite, you know, very patient as well, bless her. She's showing me a door. And I don't know if this is in your house, Kisa. I hope I'm saying your name right, sweetheart. But she's saying the hinges need fixing. Do you understand that? And she's saying there's not a door. There's a door that doesn't shut completely. It needs sorting out the bottom. I don't know if you can understand that, my lovely, but I feel that she would have said, come on, let's get to it. She would have, the energy this lady has, she would have just got everyone together and uplifted them, and anything needed doing, she would have been there and done it. Okay, she is showing me a blue card. Do you understand a blue card linked to this lady as well, my lovely? She wants that door sorted. She said it's annoying, but I feel she couldn't wait. She had to get things done, lover. She liked to organise things as well, because she's talking about your kitchen cupboards. I don't know if you can understand like all the herbs and spices, but she would have had them all sorted out. And she's just bringing that in as humour. She would have, you know, saying, get yourself organised. Okay. She's given me a V-reg with that blue car, sweetheart, so I don't know if you can understand that as well. I also want to give you the name Stephanie and Nigel linked around this lady, okay? I feel this was her family. She's given me the 21st of August as significant, and she's also given me the 31st of a month. I do feel the 31st is a birthday. Sorry, she's saying it's a birthday, bless her. And the 4th of November she's given me as an anniversary, darling, okay? She's talking about jewellery that's gone missing as well. I do feel this is your jewellery, Kisser. And she's saying, she's trying to organise you, bless her. She's saying, get a little box, and when you take your jewellery off, put it in that box, bless her. She's saying, it is there in the house. I don't know if you can understand where you thought you've hoovered something up. I'm not saying go through your hoover, but she's saying just be careful. Make sure you put your earrings in like a little box and keep it all together. Then you're not going to lose it. Okay, I don't know if you've been looking for blue tack, but she's given me blue tack, and I feel that's because you're looking at putting pictures up on like a big board she's showing me. It might be a project that you're doing. She's given me a globe, okay, for you as well. And I do feel she's showing me that symbolically. I feel that you want to go traveling and you want to go exploring. But something is stopping you, okay? She's saying you can and you will do it. She's going to make sure, bless her. Can you take the name Nancy as well, darling? I do have a lady stepping forward, and I've asked her who she is. She said, I'm Nancy. And I do feel this is grandmother on mum's side, okay? This would be great Nan. Oh, she told me off. It's grandmother. It's not Nan. I do know this lady would have passed with cancer, darling, as well. She is talking about stomach cancer. She's very much around you, okay? And she does place a lovely gold cross on you, sweetheart. I don't know if you can understand. Nan would have wore this. Sorry, grandmother would have wore this. I get such a warmth off this lady. I feel she, you know, you would have gone there, you'd have been able to talk to her about everything, and she listened. She said, you know, people come to me and they told me all their problems. She goes, and whatever they told me, I never told anyone else. I know that she could be trusted. She's saying she could be trusted, bless her. I do, as I'm talking, darling, she is muddling my words up as well. So I know there was a lot of confusion towards the end, and I do feel that she wasn't able to communicate as well. She's showing me that she had to write things down, and she is, sorry, she's, just bear with me. Her voice as well. She would have had problems with her throat as well. She's talking about, darling. And she says, I'm pain free. She said, I didn't feel a thing. She said, I'm with my family. She said, I'm watching you all. and she is trying to give you some upliftment and the support that's needed at the moment. Just know they're both with you, sweetheart. Oh, sorry about my dog. And thank you ever so much for working with me.
On mute. Hello again, everybody. Sorry, I've just got to go on to the chat. If you guys could just put your names in for me, that would be amazing. Can I come to Roseanne Darby, please, if that's okay? Hi, Roseanne, sweetheart. My darling, I have a young male that comes in quite close. I need to say this young male that I have with me, I do feel this gentleman would have passed in some sort of accident. Can you understand the male I have with me, darling, please? I need to say he wasn't the tallest. I need to say he was in his, I want to say he was about late 20s when he passed. Maybe my cousin, okay. I need to say, as he comes in, I know that this gentleman would have been quite a character when he was on the earth plane. I know he was a bit of a joker, and he would have been somebody that would have liked to play pranks, because that's the way he's coming in with his energy around me at the moment. He is making me feel that his passing was really, really quick. I need to bring that forward. I need to say he didn't feel any pain or anything like that, so I need to give you that. I need to say that the only he okay, he is making me feel a little bit confused, and I do feel there's a lady that's coming in beside him that would have had quite a lot of confusion as well, that he is with in the spirit world. You didn't really know him, okay. I need to give the initials A around this gentleman. I don't know if you can understand that, but I also need to give the initial C as well. There is a lady that comes in and she's placing a bit of confusion, so I do feel she would have had some sort of stroke condition as she was on the earth plane, or she would have had problems with her memory. She does come in, and she is coming in so warm. And I know this lady would have loved Grease, because I keep seeing her doing, like, she's coming in Grease wear, you know, the film Grease. So I know she would have liked Grease 1 and 2 when she was on the earth plane. She liked all her musicals and stuff like that, she's showing me. This lady would have loved her music. She would have loved singing along. But I don't feel she would have done it in public, because I do know that she would have loved to have done it in the home. She wouldn't have gone on the karaoke or anything like that, because she would have been too embarrassed as she's bringing that in. But she's bringing it in because she wants to see you start getting yourself dancing, singing, and enjoying again, Roseanne. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but that's what she's bringing in as she's coming in. I don't know if it's you on the earth plane, but can you understand that you have had problems around this part, around the lower jaw, my darling? I don't know if you've got problems with your teeth at the moment, or there's a problem on the lower jaw, but I just had that placed on me. This lady, when I mean she was absolutely the most kindest hearted woman you would ever meet, she would give you her last 5p in her purse, because she would never want to see anybody go without. She was very, very considerate. And as I say that, another gentleman's just come in beside her. So I need to say there's a gentleman that's come in beside her. I need to say this gentleman, I do feel that he would have had problems around his eyes, and I know that he would have had problems with his eyes. Okay. I know this gentleman would have had problems around his eye area. I do feel he would have had some sort of cataracts, but he never got it seen to. This gentleman that I've got coming in, I need to say that he can see clearly now. Not everything's brown anymore. As he's bringing that in. I also need to say that this gentleman, he would have had a motorbike, as he's showing me. And he would have done quite a lot of things with the motorbike. I feel like he used to do racing as well. He was quite a bit of a race head. As he's bringing that in, my lovely. You don't know the gentleman. Okay, they're just all coming in for you, my darling. There is so much spirit around you. If you don't understand him, just know that he is one of your lot with a lot of love for you. I need to say everything's going to be okay. I'm being made aware that there has been quite a lot going on around yourself, and everything will be okay. Stop overthinking, because you're an overthinker, as they're bringing this in. And I am seeing you doing lots and lots of paperwork. So I don't know if you've just recently been doing paperwork, my lovely. But I'm seeing letters coming in. I am seeing appointment after appointment after appointment, and I can't see it. I feel like it hasn't slowed down. It's just you've literally been on the go constantly, my lovely, with that. I need to go to July. I want to go mid-July. I want to go to the beginning of August. I want to go to the beginning of February as well for birthdays, passing, and anniversaries, my darling. Sweetheart, this lady has just given me a necklace, as I'm seeing it. I'm trying to see what it's got on them. This lady would have had a necklace that would have had a charm on it. Can you understand you've got that necklace, my lovely, as she's showing me? Either you've got it or somebody within the family's got it, but she's just bringing it in. She would have had a bracelet that went alongside it as well. Her daughter, okay. Darling, I don't know why she keeps taking me back to Grease Lightning. I do feel this is something between you and her, but for some reason I keep going to Grease too. You know, the Cool Rider song. I need to bring that in. I do feel this is a memory for you and her because she keeps bringing it in over and over. And I'm not going to sing it because if I sing it, everyone will clear the room. But she is so much around you, giving you upliftment and strength, and she's sending you so much positive healing. And she is with the rest of the family, and she is becoming your guides over there, and she is supporting you in the spirit world, my darling. And I am going to leave the love there and say thank you for allowing me to work with you. Back over to you, Kel. Thank you.
Darling. I'm not sure where I'm going, but I have got a gentleman with me. I know this is Dad. He shouts out the name Robert, and he would have been called Bob for short. He's very comical. He would have loved a good laugh. He worked outdoors a lot. He's showing me. He put his, he could do many jobs. He's showing me window cleaning. Then he's showing me like decorating. He's also showing me market stalls. Could anyone understand this information? I know he would have passed if a cancer condition. He has taken me to the tummy as well. He would have had problems with his legs. He said I had problems all over, bless him. Janny, is it Janny? Sorry, my eyes are terrible. Jammy, can I work with you, sweetheart? Your name is shouting out at me as well. He's also showing me trains, so I don't know if you can understand the connection with trains as well, sweetheart. But as he comes in, he doesn't come alone. He comes with his father. And I want to say they were very much chalk and cheese, bless them. Dad was more outgoing, where his dad was more reserved. He showed me himself extremely smartly dressed, Grandad, and he always wore a hat. He showed me a waistcoat as well, so I know in pictures he would have always been smartly dressed. With Grandad, he's also shown me the love of cars. I do feel he would have been a mechanic. Okay, he's showing me and working in the factories. Do you understand this, sweetheart? Okay, Dad's come back now. He just wanted you to know that he is with his family, and it's important because I do feel you question who was there. He said I wasn't alone. He's also telling me his passing was very quick and sudden, and he's saying thank you to everyone for everything they've done for him. And he says, I didn't often tell my family that I loved them. They knew I loved them. He says, but he just wants to come in and express how much love he has for his family, okay? And how grateful he was, he's saying, because they're a good bunch, my lot, bless him, okay? Dad would have liked to have drank ale. So I don't know if you can understand that as well. He's shown me in the old-fashioned glass cups. He would like it slightly warmer than most. I don't know if you can understand that, darling. He is bringing in Young's Brewery, so I don't know if you can understand the connection there. I feel at one point he would have been a landlord or he would have worked in a pub. And he had many trades, bless him. He's saying that there was a lot of muddling up at hospital. So I don't know if you can understand that with his diagnosis and what was going on. And it was just literally one thing after another. He's saying someone's still got the paperwork and the notes. I don't know if you can understand that as well, Jamie. He's also bringing in music. He's bringing in Elvis Presley, so I know there's a record. He's showing me the old records there as well. He's given me number 13 as significant, darling. And I do feel that is for a birthday. But he's also saying it's not an unlucky day. It's actually a lucky day. So I feel there has been some good news on the 13th. He's also talking about getting the board games out. So I don't know if you can understand why he's bringing that in. He's talking about a TV as well that keeps playing up, that keeps flickering on and off. And he's laughing. He's saying he's just trying to get the attention. He's saying as well that your energy levels, sweetheart, have dropped quite a bit. And you're not going out as much as you used to, okay? But he's also saying that you need to be taking care of yourself a little bit more because I feel you're not in a routine anymore. Do you understand that, darling? He's saying get yourself in a routine because it's going to make you feel better and eat properly as well. He says you're snacking rather than having meals at the moment. He's given me red carnations. I don't know if you can understand why he's giving those. But he's given me 7 red carnations for you, my lovely. And 1 sunflower. Oh, bless him. I love sunflowers. And I just feel that is just to give you upliftment, okay? He's talking about a birthday coming in the next 2 weeks. I don't know if you can understand that. Let me just check the comments. I can't see any. Hiya, Neil. You're right. Oh, bless you. Sorry, Jamie. The comments are not showing on my end. He's also talking about an appointment that's coming up, sweetheart. And I feel that it's had to be cancelled several times. And he's saying, just get it over and done with. He'll be there walking beside you, darling. And just be open and honest is what he's saying. I don't know if you can understand that as well. It's important that you're open and honest. He's talking about a new course coming up as well for you, darling. So I don't know if you've just signed up for an online course, but he's bringing that in as well. He's also showing me a white book. And I feel this is a reference book to do with that course. I'm also seeing a new pack of I'm trying to work out what they are. They are cards, oracle cards, but I'm trying to see what the picture is on them. I don't know if you can understand like sea oracle cards, but I'm seeing sort of all underwater, but he's just bringing them in as well. So I feel you've been looking at buying some new cards as well, darling. And I'm also seeing blankets, fleeces. He's saying, make sure you're keeping yourself warm. And I know Dad would have always said, put your coat on, make sure you wrap up, okay? Okay, they are stepping back, sweetheart. I'm going to say thank you ever so much for working with me. Oh, bless you, darling. Just know they're very much around you, and he is with his dad as well. He wanted you to know that, darling.
Just going to see who I'm with, sorry.
You're all right, love. Sorry, everyone. I had to run off. I'm at my mum's and the door went and the dog was going ballistic. That's why I turned the camera off quickly.
Typical
She's a right
Kellie.
yapper, isn't she, Shell?
She is. She is.
She's
I'm just
beautiful,
going
though.
to see. I'm trying to scroll through the comments and see who I'm drawn to. Where am I going? Paul, can I come to you, please? If that's okay, my lovely. He's got a new comment. Paul, as I'm connecting with you, sweetheart, I do have a gentleman that comes forwards for you. I need to say this gentleman, he wasn't the tallest of men, but I need to say he had a very, very big personality as he comes forwards. I do know this gentleman would have had quite a lot of collections. And when I mean collections, he would have collected coins, stamps. He would have had those type of collections. And I keep seeing dinky cars as well. This gentleman does show me he would have had problems around his breathing before he passed. I do feel he would have had a pneumonia kind of condition. I need to say his heart was the one that went, if that makes sense. His heart, I do feel okay. Sorry, that was just it's me interpreting it completely wrong. Okay. I feel with this gentleman, he would have had a loss before he passed. So I do feel his heart was broken as he's bringing that forwards. I hope I've said that correctly, the way that's come forwards. I hope you understand that. I need to say that he is with the ones, his family, and he is with the rest of the family, and they're all together. I also need to make reference that this gentleman, when he was well, he would have done quite a lot of activities with outside the home as well. I do see him being quite an outdoorsy gentleman. I see him going for long walks. I see him going up and down the hills. So I do feel he would have been somebody that was always out and about and adventuring. He was a venturer as he's coming in. And I do see him doing like looking at the birds and naming the birds and stuff like that as he's coming in. He had a fantastic personality and he never judged anybody either as he's bringing that forwards. He wasn't one to gossip and he wasn't one to judge, as he's making me reference. He's making me say that. He was somebody that he got on with his own thing and minded his own business and just carried on as he keeps bringing this forward to me. I do know this gentleman would have had a wobbly tooth, as he keeps showing me him wobbling it, so I need to bring that forwards. He's proud of you, of the man that you have become. He loves your banter, as he's just literally just said. He loves your humour. Now, I need to bring that forward because he says something about chalk and cheese. I don't know what that means. He said something about chalk and cheese as he's bringing that forwards. But he loves your humour and he loves you and he's so proud of you. You're on your own 2 feet. We got told not to tell him about mine and Luke's relationship. He's proud of you. Paul, he's proud of you, darling. He is so proud of you. Can you understand? You and Paul, you and Luke are a bit like chalk and cheese at times because he's coming in about chalk and cheese. So I need to bring that forward. And he is literally, as I'm talking about cheese now, he just gave me, the silver pickled onions and cheese that he would have liked to have had on sticks with a bit of pineapple. He's just bringing that forward. It's a bit random, but that's what he's bringing in. But I need to let you know he is proud of you. And he wants you to know that because it was something he didn't get quite expressed before he went over, if that makes sense. I do feel that there were so many words that weren't spoken. He wants you to know that these words are being spoken now. I am going to go to the 18th of a month. I do feel that's February. I need to go to March, the end of March, and I need to go to November as well, around birthdays, passes, and anniversaries, my lovely. And I am going to leave the love there and say thank you for allowing me to work with you, my darling. Thank you. I think that's time, isn't it, Kel? Okay, you're on mute, my lovely.
It would help if I unmuted. Sorry, trust me. No, we are at time. I just want to say thank you, everyone, for joining us. We are working together on the Prism of Light page. So it'd be lovely if you'd like to join us. And thank you, Veronica and Stace, for having us today. Have you got anything, Shell?
Only next week with you. We've got
it was lovely to see you on. It's nice to see some new people as well. We will be back on here soon. The first Monday of every month I work on Veronica's page, and we were just filling in last minute today, so I will see you all again soon. We're just waiting for Stace.
Thank you, everyone.